folks, I'm Tommy G. I'm here with the most wanted drivers in New York.
Hey, I'm Sweet Slim Team, you already know what's going on. I love NYPD. Slim Team, the dream team.
So buckle up, folks. This is going to be a while, right?
See, these the smart ones right here. You know what I'm saying? The most wanted teens, bro. The most wanted the most wanted drivers. This smart right here. You feel me? That's what I be trying to tell y'all. Y'all be talking about some devil and stuff like he ain't get caught right now. Understand? He ain't get caught right now. But bro, I'm telling you, that man is gonna get caught, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That man doing like real deal, like you doing like too much, bro. He kind of doing too much. He getting a little too comfortable, bro. Doing wiretap, like bro. Bro, you can get real fed time from that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
One day in the safety of my home in Milwaukee, I started to get bombarded by DMs imploring me to explore these two drivers named Squeeze Benz and Where's 981. When I looked at their pages, their driving shocked me. I would describe their videos as daring, dangerous, and reckless. I'm fascinated by the human desire to push limits and go against the grain. I'm fascinated by the daredevils and outlaws of the world. Young men in particular love to do this in a variety of ways. Evel Knievel shot himself out of a cannon. Philip Petit tightrope walked across the Twin Towers. Alex Honnold climbed up cliffs without a rope. And fighter Darren Till cut weight until he went blind. The question that comes to mind when you look at this behavior is what compels someone to push themselves to such lengths and risk injury or death. In today's video, we investigate this daredevil behavior in the form of reckless drivers who are causing outrage and fascination across New York.
Police tried to pull over a car on West 38th Street and 7th Avenue. The driver sped off, slamming into cars, driving on the sidewalk, and even hitting a dining shed.
But there's a twist in the story, because these guys don't just risk their own necks in the stunts, they also risk the lives of innocent pedestrians and the law enforcement that chases them. These guys regularly go on police chases and evade police helicopters. Today, we interview them face to face and talk morality, ethics, danger, and their motivation for their behavior. Let's dive in and go boots on the ground.
World's most famous.
This documentary is purely for educational purposes. We want to stress that the behavior depicted in this video is dangerous, illegal, and should never be imitated. And remember, it only takes one bad crash to ruin your life or someone else's. Please drive responsibly. Thank you.
See, Tommy G actually, and the thing is, you heard some things about.
Two with the FE7, table for two microphone in my section.
Damn, Soldier Boy,
We wanted to know how everyday people felt about this kind of driving. We had some extra time to kill at the New York airport, so I went around showing people videos of Squeeze Benz and Where's 981 driving. Here's what they had to say about it.
This is crazy. I've seen this around TikTok, bro. I've seen this, bro.
What do you think of that? It's just dangerous.
That shit is dangerous, bro.
It's a bit dangerous. Was everyone else at risk? He's probably going 120, 130 right now. See how there's some close calls?
I feel like he thinks he's in a video game.
Bro.
That pisses me off. So I got kids that are on those roads too. When that guy hits one of my kids, he'll say, I don't know what happened.
I could tell this guy a million times, hey, you're going to kill somebody on the road.
He's still gonna do it.
What do you think about that?
It makes me mad. I get it. All kids, they're bred to do that, right? But it's irresponsible.
If I told
You said they're bred to do that? I'm not bred to do that. Are you bred to do that? I'm not bred to do that. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I never drove in like this a day in my life. I knew as a little kid, I knew not to drive like this. I know not to drive like this, bro. I drive fast in my Charger too. You know what I'm saying? But bro, I'm not overdoing it, bro. You overdoing it, bro. You got one life, bro. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no, you gotta realize, bro, the cars is weapons. Cars is weapons, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cars is weapons. You can die in that, bro. Like, I'm talking about in the most gruesome way. Like, I'm talking about, bro, dudes that got their head. Like, bro, people have died in the most gruesome ways, man. So just playing around with that fire.
Gotten away from
these boys really think they in the
police, but also helicopters. What's your reaction on that?
I believe it. I just feel like it's really selfish. I feel like he should get his license taken away for some period of time and probably have to go through safe driving classes, maybe talk to people who are victims of people that drive like him.
I think it should be commensurate with like attempted manslaughter or something like. I mean, that's in effect you're putting people at risk intentionally when you go a certain speed over the speed limit.
If you were his mother or father, what would you tell him?
That he's a selfish idiot. One of these days, somebody is gonna get in his way and that person's gonna end up dead, or many people are gonna end up dead. And if he ends up dead, that's his consequence for what he does, but nobody else deserves to have that kind of risk. It's no different than someone who's really drunk getting behind the wheel of a car and driving when they have no control. I mean, your car is actually like a weapon of mass destruction. It has to be handled with care.
worse than being drunk and getting behind the wheel because you're actively making the choice to put other people's lives at risk.
And that's what you're doing. You're putting other people's lives at risk, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, that's what you're doing.
The price that gets paid is not the person driving the car. I mean, someone's going to end up dying, and that'll be that.
That can ruin hundreds of people's lives. Like, if a kid in a school were to die, everybody in the school
it's a ripple
mourning for that one person.
Oh, yeah, he's tripping. Not safe at all.
If he hits somebody, do you think it should be manslaughter or the first degree?
I say manslaughter because you know what you're doing. Like, you're just driving crazy. Like,
what would you tell him if you could say something to him?
I'd be like, slow down.
What do you think about driving like this?
Oh, it's terrible. I don't like it.
Like, he better stay away from it.
Yeah.
What should be the penalty if he's caught? Manslaughter or first degree? That's another debate.
If he hits somebody, you mean if he kills somebody? It's vehicular manslaughter.
This guy has an ability to get away from.
You riding? Are you stupid? Man, my man's. Are you really driving with these people? You're driving with these people? Yeah, Tommy G, bro. Like I said, I pray for you every day, my brother. No, I'm not. Don't let me lie like that again. I ain't praying for you at all, boy. I ain't never gonna pray for you. You know what I'm saying? So let me not even say that. You know what I mean? Because I don't know you and I don't care if you die tomorrow. You feel me? But honestly, though, it's like, man, I just hope you're straight, man. You know what I mean? You finna get into the car with one of these. I know you ain't finna get into a car with, bro, you just seen how they were driving you, bro.
Vehicles and including helicopters.
Right.
So he hasn't been caught. Yesterday, he got away from the helicopter.
Where? In New York or California?
New York.
Wow. What kind of car is he renting?
Lamborghini.
I could see I was out running the cops. I guess we could hope for him hitting a telephone pole. Turn yourself in, brother. You're a reckless driver and you're going to hurt innocent people.
I got folks taking pics, something like paparazzi. I'ma go and get the test, I don't really like the miles. Really getting to the check, but I ain't rocking on horizon.
We're on our way to meet Squeeze Benz. Recently, he's been making the news for his high-speed stunts. While some people see his driving as exhilarating or exciting, there's a rising sentiment that this sort of behavior unnecessarily endangers innocent drivers and pedestrians. He sent us the address of a random parking garage and told us to pull up. This is what we encountered.
Folks, we're on the way to talk to one of the most wanted drivers in New York, Squeeze Benz. This kid does stuff that makes my butthole pucker up. Pause. This guy is reckless. This guy is extreme. This guy drives at a very high speed. I do not drive like this.
I mean, you gotta realize, I realize what you're saying. You're talking about he making the bag and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's making the bag, you're for sure. But you gotta be alive to enjoy the bag. You know what I mean? What if the day that you choose to get in that car, that's the day that shit is to go bad? Then that bag that you made, you can't spin that bag no more. You're dead. You feel me? So it's just like, man,
you shouldn't drive like this, and there's a reason why I'm not getting into their cars while they're driving this fast. It's dangerous, it's reckless, it's scary. Disclaimer, don't do this at home. He's kind of like a high-speed fugitive. I'm always interested in the outlaws of the world, people that live on the edge. Humans, especially men, are always pushing the limits of danger. But one distinction I want to make is Evel Knievel only harms himself if he fails. The UFC fighters are both signing up, they're in mutual combat. But these guys, if something goes wrong, they harm innocent civilians. So I want to ask him about that, but then ask him about the outlaw, the testing danger piece that lives strongly within them, because I think that's interesting. This is not a product placement. I do not want a partnership with Celsius. I do not drink your drinks every single trip multiple times a day. I don't absolutely love your drink. Guys, if you want to hit me up, please do. I would love to talk to you. Otherwise, I'll probably hit up Prime, and you know how that goes. So we're pulling up to meet Squeeze Benz. I'm excited. I hope you are too. You know, high speed must be an issue around here if they have a Mustang NYPD car that's got some zip to it. RIP Mainstream Media. It's been a great run. Kudos to you for lasting as long as you have. But that's it. I mean, you're finished. Sorry. In honor of that, RIP Mainstream Media. Sweatshirts available. TommyGMcGee.com. Oh my god, dude. What the f is this, Batman, dude?
This nigga talking about this Batman. The boys in the cut though, boy. You got him. Oh my god.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how wanted would you say you are?
Probably a 10. Nobody's more wanted than me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
The man said probably a 10. Nobody's more wanted than me. Like, man, this man is number one. This man GTA, man. He GTA in real life, man. Nobody's more wanted than me. You see what I'm saying? This is smart though. Very smart.
Like about a year ago, I got my first Benz, and I always did like little driving videos, and I never really took it to nothing. And then my boy started saying like, you know, mad people are blowing up off this, and I was just like, you know, that's just how it started.
I'm curious, like you have a Lamborghini, at one point a Mercedes.
So you're doing it for views, basically. So you became the most wanted man, just for views and clout. But I'm telling you, but hey, bro, I told y'all, bro, hey, clout, bro, clout, it's a dangerous drug. You know what I mean? A dangerous drug, bro. Hella people making views. They blowing up off this. He's doing this because of clout. This man is risking going to jail. This man is risking getting charged with manslaughter just for clout. This man is risking his life just for clout. You know what I mean? It's crazy, yo.
I'm sure you go through a lot of different cars. Are you going on tour and just driving people's cars all crazy? You guys getting your own cars? Like, tell me about that.
I had my own car for a bit, but then I changed it up because I did get chased a lot. So I just realized, like, you know, doing long-term rentals is just a way better route. And then obviously I don't tell these guys I'm speed bad.
Did you ever get blown up by the tour people asking what the hell happened?
They do ask, and then like I kind of just like, you know, I'm just driving the car, you know what I mean?
You mix danger, but there's also other people at risk when you do that. Innocent civilians. So what do you think about the element of danger for that?
I've been doing this since like real shit since I was 9. I used to take my dad's car out and I used to just plug out. I've been doing this for so long now that I feel like I did have some professional at it. Like, you know, niggas know like that's how I drive. There's been incidents where I've gone out with people and they try keeping up with me and they crash.
How fast do you go?
I mean, there's been a video on live where I've gone one-handed 210 miles an hour.
Filming with one hand, driving with the other 210 miles an hour. Yeah. That's insane. Did that scare you?
Not really, just to build up a tolerance of just speed.
Do you feel like the police watch your Instagram?
100%, they do.
Let's pop in the car and keep the conversation going.
Yeah, you know you dumb by you dumb by getting in the car with him though. You stupid.
100%, they do.
Let's
boy,
pop
no,
in the
he's
car
stupid.
and keep the conversation going.
How many people normally out compared to like, am I in the high end of That's okay. Does your mom worry about you?
So so you just gotta drive fast everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Nigga in the freaking, like, you know, like, dang, can you leave drive fast when nigga on the interstate or something? Man, driving fast with his little spaces and all, like, man, slow your, so you one of them, you gotta drive fast everywhere, do you?
Things that I'm doing. She began
Can't be able to cover that nigga. They're gonna die with a nigga like that, bro.
Do you know any friends that have gotten really hurt or died doing this?
My boy, he was racing and he macked up and he hit his head and his head like split open a little bit. He needed stitches, but like other than that, nothing's ever happened.
Tell me about the camera system in New York. How hard is it to evade capture or awareness of the police?
Super easy. A lot of people, like they be doing crimes with their plates on. Like, I mean, if I go and run from a cops, I'm gonna make sure I either have altered plates or no plates at all.
New York City is home to one of the most advanced camera surveillance networks on the planet. An Amnesty International project identified that there are more than 25,000 public and private cameras at traffic intersections.
That's all I be saying, bro. Y'all trying to do crime now? You want to be a criminal now at all? If you want it, bro, I'm talking about, bro, like, it was so easier. It was way more easier being a criminal back then, bro, because you ain't had all this technology. Nigga, your ass got cameras everywhere. You better wear them ski masks. You better wear ski masks. You better, if you finna do a crime, you better take them license plates off. You better put them gloves on. You better think very, very hard before you commit a crime, boy, because these folks got some technology today, boy. Them folks got some technology, boy. You feel me? So yeah, you just can't, man, kill a nigga broad daylight, but like with plates and that, like, bro, like with no ski mask on, but you're fried,
other details from up to 400
good as
feet away.
fried.
This infrastructure isn't cheap either. This camera technology, combined with cell phone tracking
Good as
tools,
fried, chat.
spyware, and facial recognition, racked up nearly $3 billion in expenditures from the NYPD from 2007 to 2019. When street racers run rampant in the city, it's easy for governments to make the argument to increase the surveillance in
But
order.
it's always a way. It's a finesse. Like I said, you can, like for me, I'm finna get something for my license plate. You know what I mean? Like honestly, you know, I ain't driving illegal. The most I do, I probably got like, you know, I don't drive with hella gas on me, bro. You know, and like I said, I got pipe in the car and shit like that. So that shit legal though in Georgia and stuff like that. You feel me? But got this little spray. You feel me? Sometimes I smoke in my car. You know what I'm saying? So I just spray my car now, bro. The little spray that I got, man, wash away all the weed smell. You can go get it from a gas station on God. You need 3 sprays. Weed is gone. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, bro. So thinking about getting something for my license plate, bro. You know what I'm saying? I go get it from AutoZone, bro. You know what I mean? A little license plate cover, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how they find you. That's how you find you from that freaking license plate. I don't care about no tenant plates being illegal in Georgia. I don't care about none of that. And I got this little freaking GPS. Y'all probably don't know. I got this little GPS app, bro, that tell me where the police at before I even see the police. I ain't gonna tell y'all, but if you know, you know. It's on the App Store, bro. It's a little GPS. Now I don't use a regular GPS app, bro. I use that GPS app, bro. And right when 12 in the radar, I hear that voice. That voice tells me. I got Jennifer Hudson. You know what I'm saying? You can use a voice, but a lot of y'all don't know that though. It's a way to finesse everything. You know what I mean? You just gotta think. You feel me? On God, you just gotta think. You feel me? Y'all ain't know about y'all ain't know an app store. They gotta. I ain't finna. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna tell you though. But they got a little GPS in the app store. Tell you where the police is. Dead for real. You know what I'm saying? Tell you what the police is. Tell you everything, bro. Tell you what accidents. Tell you everything, but.
Reckless and deadly behavior.
So police in a little cut. I'm telling police. You're encountering a police.
However, this same technology can also be used to capture the profiles of millions of civilians on a daily basis. Something that is currently happening in China.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, gang. Like I said, I got in this little accident. That's why I got a little accident, bro. I barely hit the little old lady on God, bro. I'm telling you, I was at a little red light, bro. I had to go to court for this. I had to pay a little fine. That shit was nothing. But I ain't had no dent on my car, nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't even no serious accident, bro. I'm at a red light, bro. I think it was in like, what? Was it like, man, what the hell was I, bro? I in Sandy Springs. I was somewhere in Sandy Springs, bro. I don't know what the hell I was doing in Sandy Springs, bro. This when I was broke, though. I was broke, bro, when I was doing Instacart. That's what I was doing in Sandy Springs. I used to take some long ass drives, bro. So, you know, it's red, the light red and stuff like that. So, you know, I drive up and I'm a little too close. I'm a little too out there, bro. So, you know, I'm looking in my freaking mirror, bro. I swear to God, nobody behind me. I swear to God, bro. So I'm finna hit a little reverse so I can just back up a little. Cause I'm way in front of the line. I hit a little reverse. Nigga, somebody behind me. I swear to God, I'm like, what? I looked in the mirror. Wasn't nobody behind me right when I reversed. Boop. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hit her that hard. So I got the hell up out of there on God, bro. But shit, man, I'm driving, man. Put that bitch in drive. She thinking she getting out the car and everything. I'm like, what? On God. So I hit the left. What y'all think, man? You guys saying, hey, bro, it's a whole freaking line, bro. It's a red light, bro. Whole freaking line, bro. So I couldn't go nowhere. It's only 2 lanes, bro. So I had to hit this little right, bro, going to a freaking parking lot. Like I'm stirring. I'm talking about went fast in that parking lot, bro. So I hit the little right going to the parking lot, bro. I'm thinking they finna have another way for me to go out on the left. Shit blocked off, man. You know what I mean? Try to hit the reverse, try to go back out, bro. The lady blocked me in and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just for shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, I mean, shit, you say what you want to say. That little ass shit, man. Even when 12 pulled up, bro, 12 started laughing, bro. There was nothing wrong with her car. I barely hit her. It was like a little tap. It wasn't even like it was like a little tap, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, her car wasn't even damaged, bro.
And that many Americans are afraid of. As technology such as AI facial recognition.
Yeah, I'll be telling the same stories. Guess what? You're going to keep hearing it. You're going to hear it over and over again until I ain't going to stop telling it, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you want to hear it, bro, go. Leave.
And high-def cameras increase in quality. This is a challenge we are going to have to wrestle with to ensure the very tech that can help keep us safe also doesn't grow too powerful.
I'm gonna tell it. I can't tell it no more.
Freedoms.
I ain't even tell that story though. You got to be a real OG subscriber to really like know that story. Like for real. I told that story way back because that happened way long time ago. So bro probably been for a long ass. God, I'm like, but I don't even tell that story for real. So that story probably like one time, bro.
What are the different penalties?
Shout out to you though, bro. Shout out to you for being an OG subscriber though.
I'm running red lights. I'm doing more than triple the speed limit, double the speed limit.
I don't even talk about that story.
A lot of tickets to
You did a video in Times Square recently, right?
Yeah.
I send it back for all my insecurities.
Look at this.
Like your work will probably clean it back. Mickey Thompson's line locked with these
Oh yeah, boy, you tripping. You in Times Square doing this? Niggas laughing.
It only takes one mistake to permanently change or destroy somebody's life.
I do understand that. It's just like, we were also like, it was a lot of people. 12 o'clock in the morning, you see in the video, like I stopped, looked around.
My man's, I only told that story probably like one time, dog. I mean, please stop. You know what I mean? Please stop, my boy.
Sound, made sure there was nobody and started doing it. And then when I was running the red lights, I'm not gonna lie, I was low-key bugging. I low-key know how to run red lights. I've been chased by Mac Cops to the point where I could blow the red lights doing 60, 70. No, I'm not gonna
60, 70, What is your strategy in getting away from police?
Hopping on the highway. These cops, like, they're not really built for that. It's a lot of real rookie cops now. It's a bunch of rookie cops. And these guys do not know how to drive on the highway.
Let's talk about how drivers like Benz can evade detection for so long. They do so by altering or covering up their license plate so the car cannot be tracked by police or the traffic cameras. Cars with this modification have been nicknamed ghost cars. Last month, a joint task force was launched between New York Governors Kathy Hochul, New York Mayor Eric Adams, the NYPD, and the MTA to crack down on the issue of ghost cars. In their first day alone, they implemented impounded 73 cars, issued 282 court summons, and made 8 arrests. And I noticed the same thing back home in Milwaukee. The guys running through the red lights, driving the stolen cars, and driving aggressively, most of them do not have license plates.
What's the longest police chase you've been in?
30 minutes.
That's a pretty long chase. How many guys do you think were chasing you at once?
I had to do like 3, 4, but the main thing was the helicopter. Those are really hard to get away from.
I said those are really hard to get away from.
I was in the Porsche, and that shit does 210 miles an hour. So I just hopped on the highway, you know what I mean? The helicopter can only go so fast.
You go faster than the helicopter?
Yeah, they only like top out like 150, 140.
You crash into somebody, they get paralyzed, they die. Do you think you deserve to go to prison?
Yes. Obviously, I wouldn't want to be put into prison for life. If I kill somebody, that's somebody's life. Like, that's somebody's mother, brother, cousin, whatever the case is. If somebody crashed into my mom in her car and they killed her, I'd want them to go to jail. You know what I mean? Maybe not for life, but just enough to get it in their head, like, you know?
What makes taking these risks worth it for you?
They're not really risks to me. That's
Don't worry about what the app called, man.
I see them as like, you know, me just
don't worry about it.
Driving.
You said you've been driving since you were 9 years old?
My dad used to give me his car. You know, I used to sit on his lap when I was like 7. He used to give me the steering wheel, that, and then, you know, I hit 9. He used to send me over to AutoZone.
Kind of want to keep the app to myself. You know what I mean? I don't want people knowing, you know what I mean, what app it is. But it's on my phone right now. So you think I'm lying? It is what it is. You still use GPS app. I don't. They gotta use that little regular generic GPS app. Yeah, my app tell me what 12 is.
Oh my motherfucker. Okay, easy, Tiger.
Chill out.
Easy,
whoa.
Come on. Hey. No more. Ooh, that motherfucking made me.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? No more. Nigga, he tripping, bro. Like, this man talking about, hey, bro, he laughing. Hey, bro, this ain't one of your homies you got in the car with you, bro. I would tell him and say, hey, bro, this ain't one of your homies you got in the car, bro. I just came out here for the freaking vlog, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh God, but don't. He feeling it already. He already want to go. Look out.
Fuck, okay, easy, Tiger. Easy. Come on. Hey. Ooh, that motherfucking made me.
Imagine me doing that.
100?
Yeah, that's really nothing.
How many police chases do you think you've been in?
More in my hand. There's been so many times where like the boys just get behind us and they start chasing. Or like it's not really chases to us. They really back off.
Do you think you're the most wanted driver in New York?
Between me and Where's 981, like Where's 981 low-key died down, I feel like I've taken over that spot, so yeah.
I'm sure there are a lot of young men that watch your content. What do you think about kids that want to go try and replicate this, copy this?
From Squeeze Benz himself, do not come try this.
This is something that you can get paralyzed, you could die. I don't drive like this, you shouldn't. Some people in this game take lots of risks, and Squeeze is one of those guys, but highly advised.
I'm gonna keep it real. He's not listening to nothing he talking about right now. He want to do it while you in the car. The only reason he ain't speeding and dashing, just out of respect of you. You know what I'm saying? The man said he been doing that since the age of 9. He not freaking stopping. He's not.
How sophisticated
He's not.
is the camera system in New York?
It's getting more sophisticated now to where, like, you know, it take them probably 2-3 days to really find where he was at. You know what I mean?
How do you stash your vehicle so that the police don't trace you to your house?
I paid for a garage. I have other parking garages where I park my car.
So just like a drug dealer has trap houses, you have different.
I have trap houses. Yeah.
Oh my God, are you nervous at all?
I'm nervous.
The boys are right here.
Bro, I know damn well, bro.
Bro, how do you know he was about to get out of his vehicle? You were just about to smash him as he opened up his door. Why do you think this is something that young men gravitate towards?
And the thing is, like I said, for me, bro, when I be driving, I told you, bro, like, I like going fast too, but I don't overdo it. Like, it's times I hit 100, you know what I'm saying? But that's when I'm on the highway, bro. Like, in the interstate, bro, that's when I'm out there. You know what I mean? But me, bro, look like he just drive crazy everywhere. Y'all think y'all seen, bro, in that little, you know what I'm saying? That was down... Wherever Tommy met him up there, I'm talking about they in a little space, bro. Them type of niggas, them niggas driving fast everywhere. You feel me? So, you feel me? But me, bro, you know, I hit a little dash sometimes, but I'm just really, I control. First of all, I love my car. You know what I'm saying? I love my life. And I just, you know, shit, man. You know, I don't want to crash my car, bro. You feel me? Like, I'll do a little something though, but...
Let's talk about brain development in young men. The male brain does not fully mature until about 25, so their prefrontal cortex...
That's stupid, bro. You know what I mean? This is because the brain's frontal lobe, especially the prefrontal cortex, isn't fully mature until around age 25. This sign, bro, this shit is fucking... I'm mature more, like, bro.
Assesses risk is not fully developed yet, which helps to explain the risky behavior we see in this segment of the population. There's a name for this: young male syndrome. This sometimes short-sighted behavior is hypothesized to have provided an evolutionary advantage. A 2001 University of Liverpool study found that females prefer brave males who take risks to the ones that do not. And if we go back thousands of years to being hunter-gatherers on the savannah, this preference makes sense, as a female would want the male that fends off the lion or stands to fight when another rival tribe approaches. Biologically, not much has changed in our brains then, but our technology has progressed much further, and it helps to explain why you see young men doing high-speed chases and drifting through Times Square.
What's the craziest getaway story you have?
That'd be the one with the helicopter. I pulled up on the highway showing the charge. He was about to pull someone over, so I got behind him. I started playing with him, and I was recording. I got away, obviously. A week later, I started getting chased by 2-3 black Chargers. I'm looking up, and I see the helicopter above me, and I'm like, oh nah. It was only like my second ever helicopter chase, so my heart was dumping. I'm not knowing how hard these guys are gonna go for me right now. They're gonna set a roadblock up, something, you know what I mean? But thank God that wasn't the case.
Like a spike strip.
That's never happened to me. I don't need to give these niggas advice, but like, I don't know why they don't use spike strips.
Is it hard for you not to?
I don't know why they give niggas advice, but I don't know why they use spike. I don't know why they don't use spike strip. Oh God, bro, like it'll be so easy to get rid of them, bro. Just use spike traps, bro. Dead for real, bro. You know, so y'all supposed to know the streets, right? Supposed to know the street, but the only reason he doing this, bro, because these regular ass cops, man. You know what I'm saying? These cops, bro, they be regular, bro. They eat donuts and freaking drink coffee all day. I told y'all, bro. They don't know what they be doing. You feel me? Oh God, they try to keep up with this man. They ain't gonna die, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, bro. These regular ass cops, man. They be toying around with them. It's crazy, chat.
How long do you see yourself doing this for?
It's not gonna be a forever thing. Eventually, it's gonna turn into a brand.
How often do you drive reckless?
It's every day, but
I'll say, look, he already got a following, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let me go and say something. So you already got a following. You know what I'm saying? You already at like what, 200 something K, bro. Just use that, bro, and turn it into something good, bro. Like use bad clout. Okay, you got the bad clout and all that, bro. But turn it to good clout, bro, because you can't do this forever, bro. This is something you can't do forever.
Let's talk about reckless driving in the United States. In 2021, there were 6 million car crashes and 39,500 of them were fatal. A survey by the insurance company Nationwide found that 47% of Gen Z reported driving faster than the speed limit, and 34% of them reported video chatting while driving. Actions like this help contribute to car crashes being the leading cause of death for American teenagers. Another concerning fact is the amount of pedestrians killed by reckless driving. In 2022, there were 7,500 deaths in this manner. In New York, vehicular manslaughter is a felony that carries a steep sentence of up to 15 years.
We took 2 Polaroids, they're fresh off the press, still developing. We're gonna put them in 2 random people that buy merch in the next 48 hours. 2 people will get Squeeze Benz, Tommy G, Polaroid photos. RIP Mainstream Media, Big Dog's Gotta Eat. Hope to send this to you.
Available on Patreon only are the wild and extended cut versions of the interviews with Squeeze Benz, including one right after he got finished with a helicopter chase, extended cut interview with Swim Team, and more. This is some good shit. Patreon.
On my swim team, I always wanted to go to New York, bro. Always wanted to go to New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even just New York. I'm talking about the city. You feel me? Like, I just wanted to see what the city like, man. You know what I'm saying? For any regular New Yorker, like, I'm a down south dude. You know what I mean? So, you know, we ain't used to seeing like stuff like that. I want to like go in the city. I want to see New York City, bro. I know the Garden really mad. I know New York mad right now.
Meeting with New York driver Where's 981 and his crew, the Swim Team. Swimming refers to the driving technique where they cut up, weaving in and out of traffic to get where they want to go. They've gained a lot of notoriety online, and I wanted to talk to them to learn more about them.
The faster you go and the more dangerous you drive, the more views you get.
The more views you get. Like, this shit's crazy.
You're one of the groups of the drivers. Why do you guys call yourselves
Swim Team? Said Mississippi. Mississippi, that's crazy. Imagine being from Mississippi, Chuck.
Started cutting up and stuff. It was almost like we were swimming through traffic, and they'll call me like Michael Phelps, so we're swimming.
How fast do you go sometimes?
I'm hitting 150 every day. It's easy to hit 150.
The man said 150 every day, Chuck.
Double digits no matter what. Your 50, 60 miles an hour is my 100.
Have you had any near misses?
Yeah, of course. People come to me like, oh, how do I do this? How do I do that? I'm not going to try and teach you how to do it because of the simple fact that someone can get hurt. Thank you that I have not hurt anybody. It's like shooting a gun in an open field. Like, anybody can get hit with a straight bullet.
If you hit somebody and they get really injured or die, what should be the punishment you think?
I'm going to jail 1,000%.
Yeah, it's worth it. Why?
It's not worth it. That's the thing. I can't justify it, you know?
What's it like being in a high-speed chase?
Your first time, it feels crazy. Bro.
And it's like it's like, bro, it's like they not even freaking bad guys. It sound like it's just these just some crazy driving ass niggas, man. Like real talk, bro. It's like they not even, you know, they not even bad guys. They're not no killers. They not, you know what I'm saying? But these boys just got an adrenaline, a crazy adrenaline for driving fast, bro. And they know the consequences that come behind it. They ain't dumb when it comes towards it. They know what's gonna happen.
You have a little bit of a tough night of sleep that first night, and then you make it to the second night, you make it to the next night, they never come. After that, you get numb to it, you know?
What are the laws in New York for chasing people? Because I know in Milwaukee, oftentimes they don't chase you at a certain speed because they know it results in civilian deaths a lot of times when the chase happens.
It depends on the cop, honestly. I've seen cops where one of my boys, this dude going off-road in New York, and the cops following him off the road. It just takes that one, you know, that one cop that's just ready to be like, I'm coming for you, and it's over.
What does your mom think about this?
I bring my mom to work, she's going 150. She didn't get scared. In her eyes, she knows I'm a good driver. Like, she got mother's prayers, of course. She's gonna always pray for me, make sure everything works out, everything.
Man, I wish I would drive my mama, bro, 150 miles per hour in a car. What's wrong with you little kids? And mama gotta do better. Nah, I mean, honestly, mom, you gotta do better, bro. Feel me? Honestly, bro. But like I said, though, you know, even though mama telling him, yeah, such and such, this is bad. You shouldn't do this. At the end of the day, that little nigga gonna do whatever he wanna do when he step outside the house. That's one thing I gotta realize. So you can't always say it starts at home, because you be having a whole lot of parents that actually be trying to talk sense into their kids. But what can you do if your kids don't listen? You can beat the brakes off your kids. You can lecture your kids all you want, bro. At the end of the day, that little dude gonna do what the hell he wanna do when he step outside the house. You know what I'm saying? Most of the stuff that you're saying, bro, is going out his ears. Right when he step outside that door, he forgotten everything you said. You feel me? So it's like, it's so much you can, you know, but all I'm saying, when your mama in the car, bro, don't do that. Do that on your own time. Put your own life at risk. Don't put your mama's life at risk, bro. You think I'm finna go 150 miles per hour with my mama in the car? You know what I'm saying? I ain't touching 100. I don't even touch 80. You feel me? On God, bro. I drive real cool with my mama in the car.
Fine, but she's not too sure.
That's why my son not giving a phone till he in like 10th grade. My daughter not getting a phone till she like in 10th grade. That's why I'm real different from a lot of these dudes, man. The internet ain't raised me, bro. You know, I grew up, like I said, my mom and dad raised me like a mom and dad. I ain't have a phone growing up. I told y'all that. You know what I mean? Riding bikes, man. Jumping on trampolines, man. You know what I'm saying? That really made me into the man I am today, bro. You feel me? But I don't know, man. This internet, man, real dangerous, man. Don't give your kids word of advice for all the 100 people that's watching this video. Word of advice, bro. When you get kids, bro, a kid does not need a phone. Social media is not made for little kids, bro. You know what I mean? Honestly, they're not censoring, you know what I mean? They're not censoring shit. It's just social media messing up these little kids' brains, man. For real. Everybody that's watching this, bro, do not give your kid a phone, bro. Until she or he hit 10th grade, bro. That's when I say, that's when, you know, she gonna need a phone, because she gonna want to go places and all. You gonna want to keep in contact. That age right there. But just a look, man, let that kid grow up and just experience, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, bro. Y'all say that now, but when you get a daughter, she gonna be with a freaking iPhone and all type of stuff. Y'all just talk. Shut up talking to me, dog. I'm trying to agree. Jimmy Kai said it, bro.
I'm Tommy G.
He ain't doing
allegedly. Who out of this group is the high-speed specialist?
This nigga right here is like nasty on the track. This nigga right here, he's just nasty on the road. He can slide, drift, go fast.
What's the fastest you guys have ever gone in a car before?
Raise it right, man. Raise your daughter right, man. But I can't tell you about parenting. I ain't no parent yet, bro. So I can't give you advice about parenting.
What makes it worth it?
Man, I can't give you advice about parenting, bro. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Shit, I ain't no parent yet, so I really can't say too much about you being a parent. Just
put yourself in that position where you could go to.
I ain't gonna say it all starts at home, but you know, that little girl looking at everything you do, my boy. Everything you do, she looking at it. And baby smart too, my man. So you thinking what you doing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you're a bad cat. I don't know you from a can of paint, bro. But just know that little girl watching everything you do, man. Everything you do. Especially you got a daughter? Man, nigga, boy. A daughter? Boy, you know I ain't playing about that. Got a daughter, nigga. You got it out. You got it hard out the gate, son. Like, for real. Got a daughter, son. Okay, cool. Daughter, boy, you better raise her right. Better teach her the game, all type of stuff, man. I'm telling you, man, my daughter gonna be a different type of female.
For the afterlife, if you're
not careful. God. That boy got it hard, man. Best of luck to you, though, man. Be some hard shit right there.
I never, like, hopped in a car and went that fast off rip. It's kind of like, I got used to it, slowly, building up, like, a tolerance to speed. If you're watching this and you're a driver, then you know what I mean when you feel the rear wheels through the seat of the car.
You're super intuitive.
20 years old, man. Protect her with your life, man. I know. None of my daughter, I'm dying for her. Dying. I'm going to grave about that.
How loud the engine is, if your tires are squealing. You have so many cues.
If you're smoking, my nigga, go outside and smoke. Smoke in front of your daughter, nigga. There's certain shit that you got to keep away from your daughter, man. Honestly, man. Certain shit you got to keep away from your kids. You don't want to expose your kids to some type of smoke. Go outside. Doing crazy shit. Go outside, man. Just don't do that around, you know.
Just go crazy. It's just a track right now. It's expensive and people are shutting the tracks down.
Do you guys know anyone that has crashed or died or gotten injured doing this?
Crashed for sure, but nobody that's really crashed. If anybody were to seriously get hurt or crash or anything like that, I think it'll end it for everybody. I think we'd all stop.
There's a risk of hurting someone that's completely innocent. Someone could be on their way to work. Someone could be going to pick up their kid from soccer practice. Like, how does that factor in your driving and what you think about when you drive?
I don't have to force nothing. If I get left, I get stuck.
What does that mean when you get left?
If I'm following 91 or I'm following float and they think a cut I can't take, I'm not taking it. We swim for each other. We drive for each other. We don't drive for ourselves. I know exactly how each one of them drives and how I drive. So God forbid someone has to hard brake, the cars behind are already braking and looking for openings so we're not rear-ending each other.
Have you guys had any near misses?
Of course. But there's this one time where he took a cut. Right after he took the cut, it was either I fit the cut or I'm gone. It's funny saying this, but we're not criminals. Yeah, we're like jobs. We have insurance on our cars. We pay for our cars. Like, people think, oh, it's daddy's money. Like, that should be pissing me off, bro, because I did work hard as for this shit, bro.
Do you guys' moms know about this?
You work hard for this, bro? You work hard for this? You just out here doing crazy? Like, dang, bro. Like, this shit is crazy, bro. You know, that nigga 19. You said you 19. That nigga already got a daughter. God dang.
She tells me every day to stop.
But 19, man. Shorty, man. Shorty. Well, shorty. Hey, man. I gotta live y'all life, man. I gotta live y'all life, man. Try to live my life before I have a kid, man. All that. Ain't nothing, nobody's too good for me to have one right now, man.
So what do you say to the people that are like super pissed when they see what you do? They're like, that's reckless, it's selfish, it's dangerous, people could die. What do you say to those type of folks?
Honestly, bro, you're right. I agree with them, bro. I don't even argue with them. I don't argue with them, bro. I don't argue with them either. When people look at accidents and they see like us cutting up and like racing through traffic and all bunch of dumb stuff, they see it as not precise. Like they're thinking like we're just out there and we're trying to crash. We're not trying to crash. If anything, I would argue that when we're on the road, we're actually paying attention to the road more than anyone else on the road. Or another thing is drinking and driving. And like, we don't ever be under the influence ever behind the wheel. And I'm proud to say that.
Tell me what's going through your head in the police chase. How do you get away? What are you thinking about? Are you trying to go a few streets and take an exit? Do you got a hideout? Like, how do you evade police in this type of situation?
Hold on, don't give out too much sauce. You gotta bring it home.
There's people that might watch what you do and wonder how the police have not caught you yet. What is your answer?
I mean, truly, the way that we don't get caught is to stop being dickheads. New York has a no chase policy, and I can say this because I've been, like, at least in swim at least, I got into the most count chases, right? And I'm not saying it because I like that. I got the worst luck, bro. Really, honestly. It's got the worst luck of it.
I wanted to know what the legal perspective was on what Swim Team, Squeeze Benz, and all these other New York drivers were doing. What were the legal ramifications? How much jail time could they face? And why is it that they were so brazen about continually doing this? I talked to my guy Nate the lawyer to figure out more about this. He's a lawyer that runs a YouTube channel and breaks things down regularly. This is what he had to say.
My name is Nate the Lawyer. I'm a former prosecutor and a former law school professor. And what you've just seen on screen is known as reckless driving. In the state of New York, you could serve up to a year in prison if you recklessly drive. Reckless driving in New York is simple. It's if you drive in a manner that...
I'll never move to New York. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, before I go to New York, I got to get license on my pipes. You know what I mean? Honestly, bro. Feel me? Like, it ain't like down south. Up north, man. New York, man. I heard you get caught with a gun like 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So that's why them niggas be walking around with knives and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all be walking around with knives and shit. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, man. Hey. I don't know, man. The South,
unreasonably
man.
interferes with the free and proper use of the public highways or unreasonably endangers users of the public highway. Reckless driving is prohibited. Every person violating this provision shall be guilty of a misdemeanor, meaning you can serve up to a year in jail. If someone is injured or killed during the act of reckless driving, you could find yourself facing some serious charges.
Dangerous and disturbing exclusive video of young people driving their cars recklessly just before one of the cars crashed and killed 2 people.
Now, this driver was charged with manslaughter and criminally negligent homicide. He's facing up to 10 years in prison. If you are doing something that you know is inherently dangerous and could get someone killed or hurt, and then you do it anyway, that the law finds to be reckless and criminal in some cases. Driving a car 90 miles an hour in a 50 mile an hour zone is reckless. Someone could get hurt, someone could get killed. If someone does, then you are on the hook for that homicide. There may be no fear of repercussions because of New York's bail reform laws. The misdemeanor of reckless driving, as you see on the screen, isn't eligible for bail. If someone commits this crime 10 times in the same day, they'll get bail every time because of New York's bail reform laws. Now, some of you may not believe how insane New York's bail reform laws are, but they are insane. Like this guy who was arrested 101 times for shoplifting and let go every time because of New York's bail reform laws. Or this guy who was arrested for 3 assaults in one day, even threw a brick through a store window. He was released every single time on bail reform. Or the story of these 4 people who chopped up 2 bodies, left body parts all around the state of New York, and then when the cops went to their home, they found blood, body parts, guts, everything in their home. Guess what the judge did? He released them without bail. When you put everything together, I think these guys are doing it because they don't really have any fear that they're going to kill anybody. And if they get caught reckless driving, they'll get arrested and charged, but they'll probably be let out the same day on bail reform. Then we can go out and do it again. If you need legal advice, if you're looking to this YouTube video to help you in your case, you're looking at the wrong place. With that being said, I'm Nate the Lawyer and I'm out. Peace.
After hearing what Nate the Lawyer said, hearing that there's no consequences really for what these guys are doing, it makes sense why they're doing it. Back to the swim team.
How often do you guys get nervous doing this?
So when I started, I used to get super nervous, especially when I used to run. And the reason I started running is not because I don't like cops. It's simply because it got to a point where I can't afford the tickets anymore. Because I was getting singled out for no reason. The speed limit is 50, right? So I would be on the Bell Parkway and I'm going 70, 75. I'm doing the same speed everyone else comes at. However, when the state trooper sees everyone else and me, they single me out because I'm in a white Porsche. So then they think I can afford the ticket, but in the beginning I could, but then that shit started stacking up. And if you're gonna say, oh, then just don't speed, I wasn't speeding. I was just keeping up with the flow of traffic, right? And then I just started running one day because I just couldn't afford the tickets anymore. And then it just started from there. I was super nervous at first. You gotta account lawyer fees too. After the first time, I only got nervous one more time after that. And that was only because I got kicked out of the hotel.
How many people were after you? 15.
Nigga said 15. Oh my god, how'd you escape that, boy?
You guys had to get away from helicopters.
I don't know how the hell you escaped that.
Thanks God, honestly, but I feel like I don't do that.
Has the news reached out to any of you guys?
Oh yeah, of course, bro. I ain't going front. This is crazy. I'm like AV7. I'm like AV7 News at all, because they reached out to me about my content and they still posted after I said no. And I don't like that. But yeah, this man was article about us.
So news reporters have reached out to you guys. They DM you, they email you. Okay, so Ali Bauman from CBS New York.
Dang, he's showing it too.
I was like, no, I just never responded.
What made you say no to her and yes to me?
Honestly, bro, you're not a cop. Yeah, you're not a cop. You're not associated with the law. You don't have an ulterior motive. I genuinely feel like you're not gonna try to paint that picture with them. We see in your videos, we see the work you do, and the type of, honestly, you've interviewed people that do worse stuff than us. Yeah, so it's like, come on now. If you were keeping them safe, there's no reason why you wouldn't keep us safe, bro.
To me, it feels really fun to have no journalistic background, to be beating them at their own game.
Yeah, definitely. Bro, honestly, bro, when you're an authentic person, you go far, man.
I feel like people in our generation just don't trust the news. They've lied so much.
Nah, I don't trust the news. I don't watch the news at all. I don't watch the news at all. You know what I mean? Like, bro. Oh, I do not watch that shit at all, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas be lying, bro.
Many times
never watch the news, bro.
Credit's gone with us.
No, yeah, definitely. Honestly, bro, I've been getting more accurate shit from TikTok.
Pull over, take the tracker out the whip.
I'm saying you get more accurate shit from TikTok. That junk be blowing me when y'all be saying that, man. TikTok gotta be the most. TikTok gotta be one of the apps, bro, where it got the most liars on. I swear to God, everybody is a conspiracy theorist, bro. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, bro. Every time you get on TikTok, I'm telling you something's happening that I know nothing about. They say we in war. What a war? Where's the war? You feel me? On God, bro. TikTok, we in war right now. When it comes to TikTok, we are in war right now. Where's the war? It's every day for me. It's normal for me. It's gonna be a solar storm and shit, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? No solar storms. They gotta be the most freaking like cap ass like social media app, bro, of all time. I swear to God, everybody think they're just so woke. You know what I mean? TikTok is giving us more knowledge than the news. But in reality, TikTok just a whole bunch of niggas that lie. He going up what he heard. She going up what she heard. Y'all don't know no facts. You just going up what you heard. Just be lying like a motherfucker, but that's why I deleted. I ain't gonna say I deleted. I created one, bro. But even though I got the app downloaded just because I created it, I still don't be on TikTok. That shit be messing y'all brains up, bro. And a lot of people love trying to say, y'all know the TikTok ban and stuff like that. People going crazy with the TikTok ban. The first thing they say, you know what I mean? Like I said, I know the U.S. government, bro, ain't freaking peaches and freaking cream, but they do good. Just like do it. I feel like they do more bad than they do good, but they do good though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you come to TikTok, oh boy, that's the CEO of TikTok say he's not Chinese. I forgot what he said he was, but he said he wasn't Chinese. But he haven't showed no proof that he's not Chinese. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all got all these freaking Chinese. If y'all do not know, China is not our ally, they're our enemy. For a lot of people that don't know, China is our enemy. So the whole time, these dumbass Americans thinking that, you know, China on y'all side, China your friend, but China don't like you. China do not like you. And the whole time, the only reason Instagram, the only reason Facebook and YouTube is not getting banned, you know why? Because it was made by a U.S. citizen. You know what I mean? They already found a Chinese spy balloon in the air. They had to shoot it down. Now this nigga trying to spy on Americans through an app? You trying to get data and shit? That's what y'all don't know. And then they said they give them 100 some days to sell it to an American. If you do not want TikTok to be banned, sell it to an American. You know what I'm saying? They going hard about that shit, y'all. They going hard about that shit. I'm telling y'all, bro. But, bro, do not believe TikTok. Get off of TikTok. I say the best thing for you to be on, bro, probably go to YouTube Shorts or some shit. Get off TikTok, bro. Nothing truthful about TikTok. I told y'all, every single day is something happening. Every day on TikTok, there's something happening, man. The way TikTok described this world that we living in right now, you think we in apocalypse. You think we in apocalypse. We're in war right now.
Let's meet the swim team and let's hear their specialties.
Every day is normal shit every day.
You already know.
What's your specialty?
My specialty is
I remember they said there's gonna be a solar storm.
That's my name.
Normal day.
Everything.
Do you feel like you have to look over your shoulder doing this kind of stuff?
I always look over my shoulder. Some ways I want. I would say I'm kind of camera shy, but like my specialty is like I do a little bit of everything. But when it comes to like the the corporate different side of things. You know, the brand and stuff. Like, I'm basically like the brains behind that whole.
Wait, so you're trying to turn this into a video game?
I mean, we already kind of did. It's a game, so it's called Assetto Corsa. So basically, we host servers, and you just gotta take the link, hop on the server, and if any one of us happens to play on the server, you get to drive with swim risk-free.
Whereas 981 and his team are well aware that a lot of his fans are young males that might try and replicate what they do, and knowing that that is incredibly dangerous, his team has done something so you can join them in the safety of your home.
I know TikTok ain't used to be like this though. You know what I'm saying? TikTok used to be, you know what I'm saying, just a vibey app, bro. I used to have TikTok. I used to love TikTok, bro, but TikTok has turned into a toxic and just one of the worst apps I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, it has a whole lot of it's popular as hell, one of the most popular apps in the world. But it's definitely, it's a plan behind TikTok. I don't know what the plan is, bro. With them Chinese folks, you're not slick. And the thing is, what I say about Chinese folks, and I'm gonna do a documentary. Actually, after this video, I'm gonna show you, bro, about China. I really want to educate y'all, bro, because I realize smart as hell, bro. You know what I mean? It's a whole lot of dumb Americans. You know what I'm saying? And that's what China doing, making Americans dumb. You think what they show you on TikTok, what they show on TikTok here, they're not showing that in China, bro. They banned all US apps in China, but they want to have their apps here. They're doing it, bro, because you got to realize the biggest competition to China is the United States. You get the United States out the way, bro, your ass won. They have a masterful plan, bro. Them Chinese folks smart as hell. You got to realize the way that they're training their kids, Chinese folks, the way they train their kids for war. These niggas get brought up on TikTok. The only thing that's protecting the U.S. is their military. That's the only reason you can go and eat every day. That's the only reason you can do everything that you want to do is because of your military. Marines, they're trained. Regular civilians are not. Bro, when they come to Chinese folks, man, Chinese folks will kick these Americans' ass, man. I'm telling you, Chinese folks will mess over Americans, bro. On God, bro. Americans not like Chinese, bro. Them Chinese folks, bro. We could talk about military now. The military different, bro. Okay, the U.S. military, you know, China got a big ass military too, though. Shit, them niggas on the rise. I'm telling you, better go do some research about China, nigga. Them niggas on the rise, but so like they slowing up. You feel me? But yeah, bro, you feel me? Like the military, we can say the military, but when it come to regular civilians, man, China kick the hell out of these Americans.
Online Assetto Corsa server,
so you can these Americans can't fight, bro.
Drift, whatever you want. All you need is a computer, internet connection, and it's recommended details to join the server are in my description.
Do you think you're wanted by law enforcement?
They definitely know about us. I mean, me specifically, I have no clue. If I am wanted, I'm sorry. I don't hate NYPD, I just don't want the ticket.
So what do you go by?
Brick 250 or Brick 50, either one.
What's your specialty?
Well, right now, I think the fans would probably say my specialty is probably police chases, cop chases, and stuff like that. But in my opinion, I think drifting though.
How many police chases do you think you've been in?
Honestly, bro, I lost count. Probably.
I lost count.
At least 30, I think. So I think I have.
You have at least 30 police chases on the internet right now.
Yeah.
Never been a police chase in my life.
Potentially going to prison.
Think so you got 30.
Look at it, it's not worth it at all. Me being how I am as a person, bro, it's fun, bro.
Who are you?
I'm Reaper.
What's your specialty?
I'm more of a low-key swimmer. I'm not really making videos and stuff, but you know, if you know, you know.
Do you have any little brothers?
Oh yeah.
If they wanted to get into this, what would you tell them?
I'm a hypocrite, but I wouldn't recommend it.
You don't recommend it? This is a question for the whole group. How often do you guys have to change vehicles?
I say if you do it right, you could probably go a year to 2 years where you have to swap the car if you're smart, but you could do some dumb shit in one night that makes you have to swap.
What do you go by?
My name's Billy.
And what's your specialty?
Honestly, the fans kind of know me as Lesnar, I guess I would say. That's, if you get in trouble, you can call me. I'll help you with your situation.
So what makes this worth doing?
It's not.
I mean, honestly, like I said, you know, with the Giants, I really don't regret nothing. I feel like, honestly, we didn't make it because we had a hard schedule. Like, we're a very good team. The year before that, we made it to the divisional round. You know, did a lot, and then just next season, I feel like that actually made us better, though, going against them teams, man, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
What we're doing, I wouldn't recommend doing it if I were you, but I can't make your decision for you. So if you are going to do this against our best wishes, I guess, just think about other people on the road and do whatever you can to bring it home. without hurting yourself, hurting anybody else, or damaging any property.
Tell me how you think about taking on risks and danger.
I think if you're ever going to take on any risks or any danger, whether it's physical risks or financial risks, I think you should write down every single one of the variables that could be a factor in the risk that you're taking, and you should figure out what's the worst case scenario that could go wrong, any other kind of scenarios that could go wrong, and you want to figure out what the best case scenario is, and if that's worth the gamble for you, for the risks that are laid out on the table. But if those risks are worth the reward that you're going for, I think you should go for it. And if at any time you get too scared, the risks are too much for the reward, you don't want to risk it for the biscuit, then stop, because you're not built for it.
If you want an extraordinary life, you have to take extraordinary measures and risks and action, but know your lane. And
look, let me go and say this about my boy Daniel Jones. You know what I'm saying? This is the end of this video, though. Shout out my boy Tommy G. Let me go and say this about my boy Daniel Jones, though. And this will be the end of stream. You know what I'm saying? I got it combined. My other stream freaking, other stream freaking crashed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell happened. But this is the end of the stream. Bro, when it comes to Daniel Jones, man, honestly, I feel like the league and the people is